Hi, I'm John Jans. Something happened recently that has motivated me to start this YouTube channel. And I'll dive right into it. What happened was a person glued their hair, a lady, gender is irrelevant, but a lady didn't have hairspray and she glued her hair instead using spray glue. And she literally glued her hair to her scalp and it became a very solid mass. Now, apparently it was uncomfortable and painful, and that could have been the end of it, but it wasn't. And instead, what she did was she went out and searched for attention. Now, if it would have been me, I would have done everything possible to conceal the fact that I had glued my hair to my scalp, the little bit that I have. I would have worn a toque or a hat or a hoodie. I would have taken days off work. I would have, if I wanted it corrected or fixed, I would have gone to see a professional and I would have made sure that it remained quiet at that point. I would have tried to do it as quietly as possible. But that's not what happened. She went out, got attention, and continued to get attention for it. And what does that have to do with parenting? I'd like to have this parenting channel going. What it has to do with parenting is that we have a term called positive reinforcement for negative behavior. So she did something negative, did something wrong, had a negative behavior, and she went out and got a lot of positive reinforcement for that behavior. And what positive reinforcement for negative behavior does is it encourages more negative behavior to continue to receive the positive reinforcement. And children do this as well, and a lot of parents are unable to recognize it or correct the negative behavior and continue to give the child positive reinforcement, a reward. And I'd like to help people change that, and that's what I hope to accomplish with my channel. So what happened is that she got a consequence for her behavior. And the consequence should have been that she used glue and it hurt a bit or a lot, or it was just maybe uncomfortable, and that should have been the end of it. And the other consequence is that she had to conceal that she had done something like this. But that should have been the natural consequence to her negative behavior. But that's not what happened, and instead she went and got a positive reinforcement, a positive consequence for her negative behavior. And so with my YouTube channel, I'd like to talk a lot about consequences. I'd like to talk a lot about behaviors, but I'd like to, not as they pertain to adults and the things that adults do. I might bring up adults every now and again, but my channel should focus more on parenting children and youth. And give you some tips on how to do that. I'd like to introduce myself in the next video. Perhaps I'd like to organize my thoughts a little bit more and present them in a more organized way. But this subject really caught my attention and how I related it to parenting. And so I wanted to talk about that first and to give you a bit of an introduction as to what I hope to accomplish. And I'd like to present these videos to you in a little more organized fashion down the road. My name is John Jans. If you're going to enjoy these videos, I'd like you to like my channel, and down the road, hopefully you can even ask me some questions. Thank you.